Hi, and welcome to our Tiny Chem project. This is Charles.
And this is John.
And some of you guys already know that. Well, you know, it's been a crazy summer, and thankfully fall is finally upon us. And we haven't really been down to the tiny house much, but as some of you know, in a previous video, there was a situation that occurred at our old city house when I was cutting the grass, when two cars came to a stop right in front of my house and had a shootout in front of my house. John and I switched our priorities around and decided it was time to get out of Dodge and time to move.
And we acted pretty fast. We probably looked at 4 or 5 different houses until we got the deal of a lifetime and found a house right in the heart of Kirkwood.
Now, I'm not talking Valley Park. I'm talking downtown Kirkwood. It's absolutely amazing. We're so lucky to have this house. Let me go ahead and give you a tour of our not-so-tiny house.
Okay, guys, so we are in, I would say, the main dining room of our house. As you see, we have a beautiful fireplace. It has since been closed off, but it is decorated with a nice sconce.
Candelabra.
Candelabra. And decorations on the mantle, nice painting. We've actually got the dining room table set up, and it's usually clean, but we just got back from the store. And we've got the fishies.
Darling, would you like a cappuccino?
I would love a cappuccino.
I'll make us a cappuccino.
Cappuccino! Yeah. I need cappuccino. Are you ready? I am the great cappuccino.
And this is what I live with on a daily basis. So right in here is our living room. And it kind of passes through from the fireplace that separates the living room from the dining room, and both access the kitchen, so it's kind of a fun runaround. Have the entertainment center set up here, seating, beautiful big bay window.
And we have lots of original artwork hanging on the wall and some furniture that we found at the Goodwill or St. Vincent de Paul with our little knickknacks and so on and so forth. And it all comes together. It looks pretty nice. Fishies. Blub, 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 blub.
And as we come through here, we've got this nice little foyer area. We've got the bathroom in there. This was my grandmother when she was like 19. Kitchen, which is a little dirty right now. And then we go up the creepy stairs. And we've got 2 rooms up here. This is the Zen room. When our new little rat babies are cuddling. They're cuddling. Say hi.
Alright guys, we're going to go ahead and take a walk through our neighborhood so you can get an idea of the feel from, get an idea for the feel of our new neighborhood. That's the broom John made.
It's all fancy and shit. It's even got an emblem on it.
Pretty cool. It's just your basic 2-story little cottage. I love the yellow and the white. I think it gives it a really classic look. And it's a pretty quiet street. We get more joggers than we do traffic. Let's go ahead and walk around back here, and I'll show you where the ladies are at. And this is their new house, and there's Thundercluck. Eventually we're going to go ahead and fence in all this little grassy area. Most of our backyard is patio, as you can see. Yeah, one of the really nice things about this neighborhood is that we can actually go for a walk in our neighborhood. And at our old house, you literally had to like look out your window to make sure it was safe to take your trash out, let alone go for a walk in the neighborhood. There's some really neat houses throughout here, and autumn is starting to pop through, so it's starting to look really pretty. This here is one of my favorite houses right here. It's an old house, believe it or not, but they redid it really, really well. Yeah, and they got some Halloween decorations out. Now the most famous house in the neighborhood is coming up here on the right, and it's called the House of Seven Gables. But the funny thing about that is,
It has 10, not 7.
even in the history books it says it's the House of Seven Gables, but ironically it has 10. Now mind you, this is beyond a 180-degree turn from the neighborhood we came. And here we are, the House of Seven Gables. It actually has 10, but they call it 7. The one thing John and I were talking about the other day is we went and saw the 1979 Halloween re-released in the theater. This neighborhood kind of reminds me of Haddonfield, Illinois, where Michael Myers was from. We're actually walking up to the town's farmer market. How cute is that, huh? And then this is our turn to go to the market. Now tell me, couldn't you just see little kids running around here trick-or-treating, and some guy in some creepy mask and that scary music playing that's in Halloween, looking for Laurie Strode?
All you have to do on Halloween night to ensure that you're safe is not be a teenager and not have sex.
And don't get drunk or high. Children playing ball in their front yard. Now you see, our old neighborhood, you didn't see that. You know, we kind of got desensitized to it, you know? You know, we were part of the community for so long that as the community slipped, it happened slowly before our eyes, and before we knew it, life like this was considered the abstract, not how it was. Those experiences definitely gave me some gratitude as to, you know, what we have and where we're at in life now, because it puts it in perspective.
I feel like every day that we're living here in Kirkwood and able to do normal people things and walk around the neighborhood, I feel less stressed, more blessed, and just more normal.
I can't even begin to describe like how much even more active our lives have become on a social level. You know, people are considerably nicer in this town to where they actually smile and talk to you, and you know, whereas, you know, where we were, if you cross people in the street, God help you if you make eye contact, you know? And it's just the difference of the mentality of the neighborhood, you know? I mean, it sucks, but it is what it is. And it wasn't worth our life. Yeah, we had cheap rent, but we were not living in a neighborhood like this. This is our neighborhood. And the funny thing about the situation is did we come into any money? No. I mean, we both got better jobs, and, you know, we're making more than we were 2 years ago. We're only paying $400 more a month in rent. All right, now we're coming up onto the farmer's market.
John might be getting excited.
Because they might have baby goats. And if we have baby goats, John's gonna be excited. Excuse me. We already bought our pumpkins, so we don't need to buy any pumpkins.
I want one from the pumpkin.
Those are cool. I want to find the candy apples.
Tyler.
Hang on, folks. I gotta get you your ticket.
$5. I don't know. How much are they?
They're $129 each.
Okay.
It was $273 for the total.
Hey, how are you?
Good, how you doing?
Excellent. That smells amazing.
Oh, it's good.
How much is it a bag?
$5.
Okay, maybe on the way back.
Okay.
Thank you.
So guys, this is like something out of a Hallmark movie.
Yes, it's quite abstract that, you know, this is our town. There's the little general feed store.
This is literally a 4-minute walk from our house.
Well, guys, that's what we've been up to. Thinking next week we'll actually have a tiny house video for you. We're going to go down to the tiny house. It'll also be the start of deer season. Hoping to fill the freezers.
That's actually out there.
Until next time, this is Charles
And John, happy Halloween.
from our Tiny Cabin Project. Catch you later.